On this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the Specialized Crosstrail mechanical disc. This is the entry-level Specialized Crosstrail, and it offers a lot of performance for the money. Now, what the Crosstrail is it's a flat bar fitness style bike that's got front suspension, so you could use this for kind of dual sport action, both going on some gravel rail trails, commuting to work, using it to ride with the family, or basically it's a great starting point if all you want is a bike and you don't really know where you're going to use it. And Specialized really makes this bike able to do that with a couple key features. The first would be their A1 premium aluminum frame. So this is a lightweight aluminum frame that is going to be really robust and just a good option for a nice bike like this. I also like the internal cable routing, so the cables go inside. It gives the bike a real clean look, and it's going to make it easier for when you're putting it on a car rack. You don't have to worry about the straps of your car rack grabbing any of the cables on the bike or damaging anything. They also do a nice job with adding features like mounts on the back end of the bike to be able to run all sorts of things from racks to fenders, and Specialized even makes what they call plug-and-play fenders, which will clip right in and are a really nice integrated way to add fenders. Down near the crankset, they actually run a plate for both a fender mount, as well as that's a plate where you can actually install a kickstand. So you get really nice kickstand integration on this bike, and you don't have to worry about the kickstand coming loose over time. Now on the front end of the bike, this is set up with a really nice fork for the money. This has an SR Suntour suspension fork. The Suntour suspension fork has multi-circuit damping. It's a 1.1/8" steer tube, so a standard steer tube size. And even better, you've got a lockout, so you can turn the shock on and off. So that way it's going to be able to be more efficient when you're climbing. You're not going to have the front end bouncing, but if you're on a rough road, you'll be able to have the suspension compressing up and down as you need. Now, part of the reason that this is called the Crosstrail Mechanical is that all Crosstrails in 2019 come with disc brakes. And in this case, instead of running a hydraulic disc brake, they save a little bit of money by putting mechanical discs on. And this is actually a pretty nice mechanical disc. This disc is a ProMax mechanical disc, and it's actually going to come with organic pads on the inside and 160 millimeter brake rotors. So this is a pretty nice mechanical disc, and it's going to lead to decent stopping power, even though it's not quite hydraulic. For tires, you're going to be set up with Specialized own Trigger Sport tire. This is a 700 by 38 millimeter tire, so it's going to be nice and wide and able to handle a whole ton of terrain. And because it's the sport version, this is going to have their black belt technology, which is flat protection on the treads. This should be a real durable tire, and it is a wire bead, which will make it easy to take on and off if you ever do need to change a tube in this bike. Now for the controls, up front you're going to have Shimano's EF500 integrated shift and brake lever. That means it's all one piece. It is going to have the numbers so you can read how many gears you're in. This is a 3x7, and you can use that to help make sure you're shifting when you need to. The shifting is taken care of by Shimano's Tourney TX Drivetrains. This is a Tourney TX rear derailleur as well as a front derailleur. These make for pretty robust derailleurs. They're inexpensive to replace if you were to damage them, and it's going to be running a Shimano HG200 cassette with a 1232 range. So nice wide range, and in the front end you're getting a Shimano crank. So this means the whole drivetrain is Shimano. That means that everything's going to work together and really shift well. Of course, this is a square taper crank to a 68 millimeter bottom bracket, so all standard parts there. It's going to be running a 27.2 seat post with Specialized own canopy saddle. The canopy saddle has been a really great hybrid saddle just because it does a good job of being supportive and comfortable, but not so wide that it's going to end up having chafing or discomfort when you're on a ride. So overall, this is a look at the Specialized Crosstrail mechanical disc. So let's go ahead and take a look at the weight of this bike. So the Specialized Crosstrail mechanical disc is going to come in and weigh 30 pounds in a size large. Thanks for watching this video on the 2019 Specialized Crosstrail mechanical disc. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.